welcome to this week's travel panel, episode 5, Danger Edition. My name is Maggie. I'm your host this week, and I'm currently just outside Miami, Florida. And I would like to welcome our 3 contestants this week. Returning contestant number 1, Svet. Can you introduce yourself, please?
Hi, I'm Svet. I'm from Sofia, Bulgaria, and where the weather is quite warm. The women are hot, and I'm burning because I just finished my workout and I'm drinking around, so yay!
All right. Nice to have you here, Svet. And returning competitor number 2. This could be your week, huh?
I know. I'm going to win this time. My name is Sung. I'm back in Seattle this week, and I am the author of Up, Up, and a Bear, and I'm ready to win this thing this week. Danger Edition.
Fingers crossed, Danger Edition. And this week we have a new guest competitor, Jules. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Okay, hello guys, I'm Jules Van Dijk. I'm 15 years old and I live in Belgium near Brussels. I'm also blogging on a travel blog on Instagram. And I've also an organization. It's an international environmental organization who aims to improve the environment in the advantage of human related to climate change.
Cool.
That's awesome. Welcome, Jules. We're glad to have you.
Thanks a lot.
So the way this game works is I will ask each panelist 3 questions, assigning random points that don't actually matter. We will be followed with a lightning round, and then the winner will be our host next week. So let's get started. This is Danger Edition week. So the first question is, what is the most dangerous thing you have done on your travels? Let's start with Svet.
All right. Dangerous thing. Well, besides eating some kind of strange meats, which I already mentioned, and some people frowned upon that, and I'm not going to mention them again. Dangerous thing. Probably, I remember when I was a bit drunk, so I started chasing a Chinese guy when I was in China. It was quite silly, but he ran away, so that was not that dangerous, I think. But I was drunk, so maybe if some other people helped him, it would have turned into a disaster. So it was kind of silly. It was between silly and dangerous. So
Why were you chasing a Chinese guy?
I don't know.
All right, so for me, I don't have a particular most dangerous thing that I've done, but I like to jump off things. And so if there's a body of water anywhere and there's a cliff of any kind, I will probably jump into it. And the last one that I did was in Austin, Texas. It was pretty dangerous because it was really high, and there was a visible giant rock thing underneath you can see. So if you jump in the wrong place, you would probably break your legs or worse. But I did it anyways, and I missed the rock, and I'm still here, so.
I'm glad. You just said you hadn't done anything dangerous. That sounds terribly dangerous.
My most dangerous thing I ever done on a trip, I think it was to scuba dive in the island of Corsica. It was about 50 meters below sea level, so yeah. But there are also always that dangerous things related with scuba dive. So yes, there are also always things that could end very bad. Another very or pretty dangerous thing I done was the cliff jump of a cliff of 8 meters high, and then I jumped off it and then got in the water. So yeah.
Wow.
But it all ended fine. So okay, it's no problem.
You guys are all much more well. I did some crazy things too, but I've never chased a Chinese man or jumped off a cliff. So
You should try both of those things.
I should try both of them. They're on the list. Okay. So So this round, Svet, you get 5 points. And Hung, you get 9 points.
Yes.
And Jules, you get 10 points because you had 2.
Okay, thanks.
You're not the edge. Okay, next question. Have you ever gotten injured or sick on a trip? Hung, you sound like you have a story I can see on your face. What happened?
All right, so I'm not sure if I told you guys this story before, but when I was in Peru, we landed in Cusco from this really rickety airplane. I thought we were gonna fall out of the sky at any moment. But anyways, the moment we landed and it's high altitude, 13,000 feet, you're not supposed to start drinking, which I immediately started doing. Started drinking pisco sour, and we had lunch, and there was a salad that had the local water. They wash it with the local water. So combination of high altitude, waterborne illness, bacterial thing in the salad, and drinking. I was sick for about 3 days. I was on oxygen.
No. You were on
I have a picture of me just like with the oxygen mask on and a giant tank of oxygen. I was getting oxygen, and so we were gonna go up to Machu Picchu, and I was sick the entire time. I was going to the restroom all the time. It was horrible until we got to Machu Picchu, and then suddenly it all disappeared and went away. So it went away just in time, but those 3 days getting to Machu Picchu was not fun.
Okay, Svet, what about you? Injured or sick?
I got a very bad food poisoning in China, and after that I got like a bit of a fever and a very bad diarrhea. So after that, I decided that I'm gonna run outside to cleanse my body and to like run very fast. So at first I was feeling all right. Then some kind of strange smells all around me in China surround me. So I got worse. And when I came back, I think I superseded, or how to say that, I overcame the virus. But for the next 2 days, I didn't drink or eat anything. I just drank water, I think, only. So it was not the best experience, but I think what I did like, by running was helpful.
You think it was helpful to go running while you were sick?
I like your medical method there. I'm sick. I'm just gonna go running.
Yeah, I was still gonna go running, of course.
Okay. All right, Jules. What about you?
When I was in Palm Springs, near Los Angeles and the Death Valley, I was not that old. I was 8 years old or something. I was sitting near the pool there by the hotel, and then I suddenly get sunstroke, and then I don't remember anything of it, but afterwards I woke up in the room of the hotel, and then there were all rescuers, and they were giving fruit and all these things, and so yeah. But I didn't eat anything of that fruit because when I was that age, I didn't like that fruit. So okay, that's my story.
Were you okay? Did you?
Yeah, I was okay.
Oh, good. Okay, that's kind of
wow.
scary.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Hung, you won this round with 10.
All right.
Awful. And Svet, you get 8 points. And Jules, you get 7 points. I don't know why. This is a weird game. Okay.
Sounds good to me. I'm winning.
Okay. Last question before the lightning round. So my favorite travel movie is, I'm not going to tell you what it is yet, but it has a lot to do with taking risks and being more adventurous while you're traveling. So do you have a favorite movie? It can be like an adventure movie with a travel theme, or like a travel movie with adventure thing, but some kind of favorite movie that is about dangerous travel. You might need a second to think, so you can just like raise your hand if you get one, and I'll call you first. Okay, Jules.
I've got one. The movie that I like very a lot is Into the Wild with Chris McCandless, and that movie inspires me a lot to travel one day with alone and go far into the wild. Yeah. Also, the second reason why I like this movie so much is because I already did done that trip, like the guy in the movie, Chris McCandless, and then when I saw the movie, I remember everything of all the things that the guy also done in the movie itself. So yeah, it's a very very cool story, and in addition, it's so inspiring, and yeah.
Now this is the one where the guy goes to Alaska, right?
Yeah, in Fairbanks.
I have too many. Because every time I'm on a flight, that's where I watch movies. That's where I catch up on my movies. So I just watched The Revenant recently, and that was cool. But
It's a dangerous movie.
that was a very dangerous movie. But there was a less action-oriented movie that I watched. A Flight to China. It was a Chinese movie. I don't remember the name. It was on Chinese, but it had subtitles, so I don't know the name. But basically, it's this guy who wanted to ride his bike from Beijing to Tibet. So that's what he did. He wanted to ride his bike from Taiwan to Tibet by flying into Shanghai first, or something like that. So he rode his bike, and in the dead of winter, it was really cold and wintry, and he's on his little rickety little bike. And along the way, he almost died several times. I think this is based off a true story as well. He almost died several times. He met a bunch of local people that helped him and made sure that, or saved him several times as well. It was just so interesting because this guy was just out there by himself riding his bike in the most remote regions of the world, and he just wanted to do it because his life was, I guess, not interesting or boring, or he's living the 9 to 5 and he wanted to do something different, and this was totally not what you should be doing. You could kill yourself, but he eventually made it to Tibet, and it opened his eyes and opened up the world for him. And I want to do something like that eventually, but not as extreme. Maybe do the Silk Road from China all the way to Istanbul. There's a Silk Road that you can follow. I think that would be pretty epic.
Now, is this like a pedal bicycle or like a bike, like a motorcycle bike?
Pedal bicycle.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I have actually two that are quite different. One of them is part of a South Korean soap opera series, and they traveled from Seoul to New Caledonia, which is part of French Polynesia, deep in the Pacific Ocean. So it was amazingly beautiful. The ocean was crystal clear, the water, and then when they were there on the island, they traveled to they flew over a place. It was like a forest in the water, and they had this very big heart-shaped thing. The wood and then the forest, which was amazing. And I would really love to go there to visit New Caledonia, because it's like a heavenly place, looks like, with this kind of thing. And the weather is always warm, not too hot, not too cold. So yeah, I love that series. But I also have one which is more like a mental journey, or like a struggle for to achieve success. It's called The Pursuit of. Do you know it?
Pursuit of
Happiness?
Happiness. Yeah.
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 Yeah, I mean, this movie is one of the most inspiring and very emotional I have ever watched. So he was like at some place he was holding his child in a restroom and he was crying, and at the end he just achieved what I really like the scene where he was just like wearing a suit which was ragged. It was covered in blood, in paint, or I don't remember exactly. And he went to the interview and he explained everything. I'm not gonna lie, blah blah, etc. So it's a very real movie. It's not like something which is yeah. So it's like a travel from the inside. All right.
So the movie I was talking about earlier is The Secret Life of Walter Mitty, which is one of my favorite movies. And he is like calm guy who has to go chase down volcanoes and like climb Alps mountains and stuff. So it's really cool.
Yeah, and
See
he's
regular
a
people.
he's a photographer for National Geographic or something like that, or one
Yeah,
of the.
he develops the photos, and he has to track down the photographer who's like this crazy adventurer guy.
It happened to
So
be
he
Sean
has to, like,
Penn.
Yeah, so he has to follow him on his crazy adventures, which is cool. It's fun. So I purposely kind of kept the scores close because that means that the lightning round could decide, like, it's anybody's game right now. So
All
that
right,
way I
here
don't
we
have
go.
to pick a winner. I just can't do that. All right. So right now, Jules, you have 27 points, and Svet, you have 23, and Hung, you have 29. So you do have kind of the lead here. All right, but this is anybody's game. We don't know. So the way this lightning round is going to work today is I'm going to time you. You have 60 seconds, and you will need to write these down. So basically, have you ever played Categories? Do you guys know what this game is?
I think so.
I think so. Okay, so I'm going to give you a category, and in 60 seconds, you write down as many things in that category as you can. And the catch is, if anyone else wrote the same thing you did, you don't get a point for that.
Okay.
Okay? So I'll give you the category, and you want to think of like the most creative, unusual things in that category. And then you get 1 point per answer that no one else had.
Okay.
Okay? All right, let me get my timer ready. You got 60 seconds. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, the category is languages. Go. Time. Pencils down. Danger efficient. Okay. Okay,
That's
so we'll
dangerous.
start with you. If you just want to go one by one and read them off, and then Hung and Jules, if you got one that Svet said, just say, hey, I got that one. You guys can cross it off. Okay? So go ahead.
All right. I have only one word which is not a language. It's communication. I don't know if that counts.
What is it? Judges have to roll on this one. What is it?
Communication? No.
Oh, the word communication? No,
Yeah.
That's
that is
not a
language.
No?
If you had said
Right.
something like, no, I'm not going to say it till the end, but okay.
All right.
What else you got?
English.
Did you guys
I've
write
got that
English?
one.
Okay, cross that one off. Nobody gets a point for English.
Farsi.
Farsi. Did you
Yes.
guys get Farsi? Ooh, okay, so 1 point for that.
French.
I've got French.
You have French. Okay, cross French off.
Spanish.
Spanish.
I've got Spanish.
You guys are doing all the European ones.
Yeah. I have other ones, but all right. What's this? Italian.
Italian.
I've got Italian.
Okay, cross off
Greek.
Italian.
I'm gonna win.
Do you have Greek?
Greek.
No.
Mm-mm.
That was a good
Hungarian.
one.
No. Bulgarian.
That was an easy one.
Hebrew.
Oh, nice.
You don't have it, huh?
Nope.
Oh. Great. Korean.
I got it.
All right. Chinese.
No.
Yeah,
Did you
Oh.
guys write Cantonese or Mandarin, or did you both just write Chinese?
Chinese.
Chinese.
Okay, never mind. I was going to try to offer you it out there, but... Okay, keep going.
We are very honest. All right. Tagalog.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I got that. Filipino,
Okay.
right?
Thai.
Got that.
That one.
Japanese.
No.
I got that.
All right. Taiwanese.
Highway. Wow, you got a lot of...
Taiwanese. No.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Great. Slovak.
Got that.
You got Slovak.
Uh huh.
Polish.
No.
No.
Gee, you're a fast writer.
Yo,
German?
kidding. Wow. German?
Yeah, I got German.
Yeah, I got German.
Yeah, they all got German.
All right. Jews, do you have Flemish?
No,
No.
no Flemish.
Should we count Flemish? Because I also have Dutch, because it's kind of
What is Flemish?
it's
You've
spoken.
got
Yeah, he can explain.
so you got Belgium. Belgium is divided in two parts. You got Flanders and Wallonia, or I think Wallonia in English is, and the north part is Flanders, and there they speak Flemish, but it's like the same as Dutch a bit. And in the south part of Belgium, they speak French. So
Huh?
that's the difference.
You speak Dutch, right, Jules?
Yeah.
Okay, so would you
Also
say that
French.
Flemish... Oh, you speak... You guys are Americans. Everybody makes Americans. Anyways, so what did you say? You're 15 years old and you speak 3 languages?
Yeah. Also a bit of Spanish.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
All right.
Making me
So
feel bad.
because
So,
I have
okay, so anyways, my
Flemish,
question was going to be, if you speak Dutch, do you understand Flemish, or would you say that's a different language? I'll let you make the call.
No, it's just the same.
It's the same.
It's
All right.
Okay.
yeah.
So what should I do? Because I have Flemish and Dutch.
That's
Just
one.
because-
Just count one. Did you have
But-
Dutch, Jules?
No. No
All
Dutch.
right.
Okay.
1 point
so
for
you
me.
can get 1 point for Dutch. Okay.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8.
Wow.
Okay, so your final score is 31.
I just need 2 then to win, to tie.
Yeah. Only 2.
Okay. Okay, which ones do you have that we haven't crossed off?
Let's see, I got Vietnamese.
Vietnamese?
Yeah, I've got that.
Ah, what? Let's see. Cambodian.
Cambodian.
Oh yeah. Croatians speak Slavic, right?
Yeah, but it's different language. So yeah,
Does that count?
yeah.
All right. And then I have French Quebecois. So the Montrealese speak a
Did we
different
already
kind of
cross
French.
off? We already crossed off. If you speak French in France, you can go to Quebec and speak French. So
But this is
That's
French
just a-
Quebecois
that would be like
French.
saying British English and American English.
Or Dutch and Flemish would be.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Judges roll.
2, 3, and I think everything else has been. So I got 3 points extra, so 32 for me then.
32. Okay.
All
All
right.
right, Jules. Down to you.
Okay.
How many to know you?
I've got Roman languages. Does that count?
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, you've got the Roman languages are Italian, Spanish, and French. So
Romance languages.
Yeah.
No, because that's a category, so we have to have like specific.
no categories then.
No, just the like the actual language.
Oh, okay. I've got Swedish. Also Australian English.
No, that's dialect. That doesn't count.
Okay. Portuguese.
There you go. That's good.
Swahili.
Mm.
and that's all the ones that I've got.
Wow, this was super close. Okay, so you ended up with, let's see, you had 27, so you ended up with 30 points. So you ended up with 31, didn't you?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm one back. Wow, this is super close. 30, 31, 32. Wow, that was super close. And Han won! Yay! Finally.
Yes! Champion once again.
You won the Danger Edition. I feel like you should get some kind of like bragging.
I should get something dangerous, right? I should go drink right now and go ride a bicycle somewhere.
Yeah.
After all, you woke up so early. You deserve to win that. For that.
Thank you.
Please.
All right. Thank you, everyone, for joining us for episode 5, Danger Edition of our travel panel. Hope you enjoyed this as much as we did, and we will see you next week when Hung will be hosting. And if you liked it, don't forget to subscribe.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
See you. Bye.